From goalkeepers using glue on their gloves to the match-winning penalty shootout techniques, these are the goalkeepers who were caught cheating.
A finish to the match. Suarez is sent off.
But first, we have Marwin Hitz, famously known as hits and miss. Hold on to your gloves. Marwin Hitz pulled off a move that could have been straight out of a slapstick comedy during a match against 1 FC Köln. Picture this, a penalty awarded, tension mounting, and Hitz, the Augsburg goalkeeper, decides to take matters into his own hands. Literally! With some sneaky footwork, he crafted a mini earthquake right near the penalty spot, hoping to trip up the kicker Anthony Modeste, and boy did he succeed.
Den Punkt selber habe ich nicht bearbeitet. Ich habe den Platz nebenan ein bisschen bearbeitet. Klar, das ist.
Modeste, poor guy, slipped like he was auditioning for a role in a banana peel commercial. Oh wait, it gets better. Not only did Augsburg escape unscathed, they actually went on to win the match 1-0. Talk about turning a slip-up into a victory dance. And as if the drama on the pitch wasn't enough, Hitz got hit with the bill for £122.92 for the damage he caused to the turf. Now you'd think Hitz might try to smooth things over with a heartfelt apology, right? Well, sort of. At first he brushed it off like it was all just a bit of harmless fun. No harm, no foul, he seemed to say. But eventually he owned up to his antics and apologized for his turf tampering tomfoolery. Lesson learned, Hitz. Maybe stick to saving goals instead of playing tricks on the field. But the Augsburg sporting director, Stefan Reuter, added, "It is also not very fair to dive to get a penalty. You've got a point here, but imagine turning prime Neuer when you are the best striker on the field, Luis Suarez. Yes, he is not a goalkeeper, but he turned into one in the 2010 World Cup." Ghana, with their eyes set on making history as the first African team to reach the World Cup semifinals, were locked in a nail-biting battle against Uruguay. But just when you thought the drama couldn't get any more intense, Suarez, Uruguay's cheeky striker, decided to play the goalkeeper with his hands. Talk about thinking outside the box, or should we say outside the penalty area. With a swift block and a handball that would make even the most seasoned referee blush, Suarez was sent packing with a red card, leaving Ghana with a golden opportunity to seal the deal. Gyan stepped up to the penalty that could have sent Ghana soaring into the history books, and then the unthinkable happened. His strike met the top of the crossbar, leaving Ghana's dreams shattered and Suarez celebrating like he just won the lottery. But this goalkeeper literally played dead on the pitch. The age-old tradition of soccer players trying to outwit referees. It's like a game within the game. And then there's Maximo Banguera, the goalkeeper for Barcelona Sporting Club in Ecuador, who decided to take things to a whole new level. Banguera finds himself in a bit of a pickle, having just committed a foul that practically screams red card. But instead of facing the music like a regular player, he decides to go all in on the theatrics. I mean, if you're gonna do it, might as well make it memorable, right? So without skipping a beat, Banguera pulls off the ultimate Hail Mary move. He plays dead. He hits the ground faster than you could say simulation, and for a good 45 seconds, he's lying there like he's auditioning for a part in a soap opera. And the best part, he doesn't even flinch. No second guessing, no hesitation, just full-on commitment to the act. Meanwhile, the referee scratches his head wondering if he should call for the trainers or just let sleeping goalkeepers lie. Let's not forget the poor opponent, who's probably thinking, what in the world just happened? Give this guy an Oscar, but this acting was so realistic that it almost got Brazil eliminated from the World Cup. The stakes were sky high as Brazil and Chile clashed in a final World Cup qualifier at the legendary Maracanã Stadium, with both teams eyeing a ticket to the 1990 World Cup. Brazil was sitting pretty with a 1-0 lead, just 20 minutes away from punching their ticket to the big dance. But then, out of nowhere, chaos erupted on the pitch. In the Chile penalty area, goalkeeper Roberto Rojas was sprawled out on the ground, clutching his head as if he had been hit by a meteorite. As the bewildered crowd looked on, Chile's players rushed to Rojas' side, frantically calling for medical help. With blood staining his jersey and a flare fizzing just inches away, it looked like something out of a disaster movie. But here's where things take a Hollywood-worthy turn. Turns out it was all a ruse. In a move straight out of the villain's playbook, Rojas, yes, the respected goalkeeper, had pulled off the ultimate deception. With a razor blade cleverly hidden in his gloves, he staged the whole thing to ensure Brazil's elimination. But Brazil wasn't about to go down without a fight. Armed with evidence, they presented their case to FIFA, proving Rojas' theatrics proved beyond a shadow of a doubt. And just like that, Brazil was awarded a 2-0 technical victory, securing their spot in the World Cup finals. But this goalkeeper came with the ultimate plan to stop his opponents from scoring an open goal. Well, talk about quick thinking under pressure. Feyenoord's goalkeeper Justin Bijlow found himself in a real pickle during the Eredivisie match against FC Twente. With Feyenoord clinging to a slim 1-0 lead, Bijlow's daring dash out of his goal left him in a sticky situation. Bijlow bolts out of the right side of his penalty area to tackle Twente's Virgil Misjan. With lightning speed, he slides in and wins the ball, but his momentum carries him off the pitch. Oops. Now with Feyenoord's goal wide open and Bijlow playing catch-up, Misjan smells blood and goes for the quick throw-in to set up a golden opportunity for his team. But wait, Bijlow wasn't ready to wave the white flag just yet. Realizing he won't make it back in time, he pulls off the oldest trick in the book. He grabs another ball and tosses it onto the pitch. Cue the chaos. According to the rules, only one ball can be on the field at a time, so Misjan's plans are foiled as he's forced to wait until the stray ball is removed. Sneaky, right? Sure, Bijlow's shenanigans might have saved the day for Feyenoord, but you can bet Twente's Misjan wasn't too pleased. In a fit of frustration, he hurls the match ball in Bijlow's direction, probably muttering a few choice words under his breath. Now that's what I call goalie genius, but Jordan Pickford showed he's not just good with his hands, but also with his head, as he outsmarted James Maddison during Everton's showdown with Leicester City. Maddison steps up to take a crucial penalty just before halftime, with Everton and Leicester locked in a fierce battle. But little did Maddison know Pickford had a little trick up his sleeve, or should I say, on his water bottle. As Maddison eyed up his shot, Pickford calmly glanced at his trusty water bottle, which conveniently held all the secrets to Maddison's penalty prowess. Written on it in bold letters were the words, "James Maddison, stay 60% center." Talk about some serious prep work. Sure, some might call it sneaky, but you can't argue with results. Flashback to the 2020 Euro final at Wembley, Pickford pulled off his trusty water bottle once again, but here's the kicker. None of the players listed on the bottle ended up taking a spot kick. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss out on our future videos.